H2O, come on. This is the moment. This one last moment, one last push for you to get the actual chicken dinner. There you go. Just a reminder though, I have to give credit to them as well. They did get that scrim match chicken dinner this week as well, but still waiting for the actual chicken dinner. I'm just not going to say their team name too many times in case someone says stop jinxing them.
At the same time, we got a cue that the very soon don't go anywhere yet, because I know you guys are impatient regarding the last game for the second last day. We're talking about second last game, a second last day throughout the whole tournament. Last game for Group B. Last game, Roger that, last game from Group B, because they've been playing 2 days in a row now, and it's going to be A versus C next tomorrow, which is going to be the last day for the tournament itself, for the league, not the whole tournament, because we still have the grand finals coming up very soon.
Of course, of course. So grand finals will happen, ladies and gentlemen. So a couple of people did ask me in my stream yesterday as well that, hey, is Sunday gonna happen because of the whole, like, you know what happened like yesterday, right? And it's like, yes, we will still have our regular league match tomorrow. So no changes on the schedule. It's just that it is still 12 p.m. Make sure you set your clock at 12 p.m. If you're still standing at 3 p.m., well, I don't know which time zone are you in. It must be in a different time zone, but then it is 12 p.m. Malaysian time plus 8 GMT.
Not just a different time zone, maybe they are in a planet, that's why they didn't get the news. We've been updating you guys quite a lot there. Where have you guys been? We're almost hitting the end of the tournament, but before that we are dragging this a bit more because we still haven't got ourselves the game. Be patient, because it will be the last game for now, and it's gonna be back to Iran. We're looking at if Yudu gang managed to get themselves the touch. And then the same goes for Papa, or it will be Gig Fam. Look at that. No, I know it's gonna be a bad circle.
Jogopo, 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 circle! Yay!
Just blame
If I
Cloud
need
if
to.
anything happens. But at the same time, yep, there goes a flight pass coming up from Sonovska military base up to Kamishki we go. Except for shooting range quite far, but it's still reachable for, I think, Yudu gang. They usually drops there. For the rest of the team, Jogopol quite a far fetch, but need to hover around the sky for a bit, and by that you will still reach Jogopol a little bit late than the rest of the team.
And now it looks like, Dingoes looks like they will go onto the far side, probably towards either Fairpier or Primox there. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we do see here on the left side of the screen, together we play. It is the second anniversary for PUBG Mobile. So congratulations for PUBG Mobile for making it onto the second year anniversary. So from time to time, you see some interesting things in the game, just like a cake that makes me hungry but makes Choo excited because she just loves how it's designed. And now onto the side of the drop zone. No difference in terms of the military base island. The same two teams are in there. And now the flight path is and the circle will be interesting.
But before that, oh no, the circle, but it's on top of the flight path, but that's kind of okay. But I have a little bit of information here, Cloud. They said that actually last R2K girl first team got the triple chicken dinner. Is it? Can somebody just tell the facts right out? Is it? I do know they got the first back-to-back chicken dinner, but yep, maybe they did on the same day. I'm not sure. I have a feeling they only got back-to-back chicken dinner on that day.
Yeah, I felt so as well that R2K got double because it
No,
kind of
I mean like double back to
mm,
back after one another. They are the first one to
yeah.
get the double back to back. But we have to confirm back with you guys. And but yeah, there you go. Sorry if we have our information a little bit off there.
Yeah,
But you,
because it's just too many days. Please,
yeah,
please forgive us.
we are old people, so forgive us. We are just some random old people commentating about this game.
Mhm.
Okay,
Well,
back.
I didn't feel I want to acknowledge that, but okay, there you go.
SGO Penguin now. Oh, don't want to
What?
flip that in front of Evil's VIP here. I think this is just on the outskirts of school area, because that's where usually Evil's VIP drop themselves. At the same time, H2O just have to butt in and make it difficult for every single person they can. And if only they have been playing like this. We've been talking about this the whole day, bantering it out. If only Singaporean have the guts like what they have today, like they have nothing else to lose now. That's where everything just having fun, for his show.
Correcto. This is their last game of the league, and now look at this. Heiko being knocked down now, and now they've pressed EVOS VIP back to the wall. Now Putra can't do much to help Heiko, and Kaya will finish it off. See, getting first blood for their team, finishing off Heiko, one of the star players of EVOS VIP. They are doing well. Such a good start here, challenging EVOS VIP in their home ground of school.
But can they clutch this one out? It means that their home ground is not their home. They cannot defend it. Kuza with the nothing on him. Where is he running himself onto? Apparently, he have literally just the cosmetics on him and nothing more than that, except for the splendid hair. Yep, that's kind of a really good looking one, but he needs a helmet no matter how good looking he is in the game. Well, outside of the game, he's kind of good looking too. But yep, back to the game we
Mm-mm.
go. Impunity around just Naya, pulling Naya. Very vacant, just them and them only.
How many time for impunity as compared to the game before this where they dropped down with FV? So looks like good harmony time. Now the circle is still fairly okay, really. Will the circle go towards the mainland? That will likely be it. So FV and Last Survivor will need to make their way onto the other side. Now on the northern side, we do see here Yuta Gang as well. Looks like they will have a good passageway into the circle. I don't see any bridge camping at this moment. Same goes for Steelhearts as well. The road they will take will be quite vacant at the same time, but I can't say the same for Geek Fan because Expert MY is the ESG will need to make their way into the circle too.
But this kind of circle, kind of the same pattern I've seen before. Usually, this will favor more into the section of Medusa there, or even between Farm, Milta, and Shelter. It will ended up there somewhere. I don't know why, but this circle kind of favors this kind of pattern sometimes. But then, it's unpredictable. That's the fun part about PUBG Mobile. It's always the unpredictability in the game. But back to we go for every the team that we have been focusing on today. Last Survivor, Most Goku, and the rest of the team. Will they make it hard for every cross that bridge here?
We'll see, we'll see. Because last survivor they have enough points to qualify to the next round. So do they want to make it hard for any other teams? Not too sure about that, but we'll see if it's luck or will it just be something that Last Survivor wants to be evil with. They are still within the circle, so it will be interesting to see. Will they want to hang out in the military base island before the next circle, before they decide on the next move? Maybe because it's just getting crowded on the main island at this point. So we'll see how it goes. Bapak are they're making their movement now towards the side of Bosku. Bosku, one of the teams that really need the points up there. Bapak is not one of the teams that you want to meet early on. H2O looks like they are still okay at where they are. Managed to get the first blood, so it's a good start so far for H2O.
H2O always have a good start. What can they keep? Well, making sure they got the clutch right here because well they got themselves around Rosok just around that outskirt of it. They will be forced to jump into impunity anytime soon. While at the current state of being, so far they're doing a-okay. They're not as quiet or conservative as before. So hopefully it's a bit different this time. At
Yeah.
least they got their. I do want to see their final chicken dinner.
Yeah, okay, yeah, and FV definitely need that. They need all the points they can get. Not only the kill points, also the chicken dinner points. Akido looks like he's just playing by the edge here just to be sure that there's no bridge camping happening. Akido now being the scout for his team just to make sure again, no bridge camping. So looks like he says, all clear guys, we can move in. And now moving on the side of Bosku, they have this compound all to themselves, which is Milta Power. Earlier there was, let's see. Earlier there was. Oh, okay. This is the other Milta. All right. So looks like Bapa are they're passing by here, but they may not want to stop by. So everything's okay for Bosco ESG as well. Just moving from compound to compound, trying to get whatever they can, and well, no big engagement so far. It is still the first circle with 16 teams intact, so no big engagement. But maybe this may change now.
But Team No Recall, they are in Pachinki, right? Are they being contested by any team just now? I haven't seen any engagement on the kill field. Is kind of quiet. Only one player being knocked out. I think it was Dingo. now, but look at that. The moment we call the Bosco way, already jump into the territory of Jenny and the rest of Bapak. They're playing around this warehouse, trying to find it. Vicinity managed to land their vision on Mozart. Mozart got himself in a small heart. And Mozart trying to just clutch himself out. He's proning, waiting for the rest of Bapak. Palace already sprayed there. It's kind of hard to control that one trick. Getting onto, oh my goodness me, trying to juke that one now, but it's not gonna happen for Palace. And Mozart is just behind there. But he still managed to knock two downs. If only the rest of Team Bosco is around here, they can actually clutch this one now. Where is Pendek and Brother? They are nowhere to be seen.
They're playing as a duo at this moment. Mozart solo, but then he's really brave there to troll. Does not connect, but does he still want to go for it, or he should just make a run for this? Oh my goodness, the odds are not with him, but then again, just look at the minimap. He's back up S in this vicinity, so they have just arrived now. But Mozart, it goes in too fast, and now he's been knocked out. He will be taken out of this match, and now leaving his teammates with only two. Oh my goodness, he should have just waited until backup arrived, but the timing is just not right. Brother now looks like he'll be knocked out. So it's not falling apart for Bosco. That it's the only one left. We'll need to go for the revive, but then again, will he let him go? Yes, the smoke will be popped out by Pain Deck, but it's not looking good for him. 6 is close by. They do have eyes on the Pain Deck right now, just behind the tree. Now Pain Deck is in trouble. Now Pain Deck, everyone against Pain Deck, the world against Pain Deck, and Pain Deck will pay the price for this.
Bad judgment call coming up from Bosco Way just now. Really going downhill so fast. The whole team will white up. And the worst part of it, we are talking about how they want to make it for top 16 there. They kind of bombed out now, probably. But you do, gang, Fredo. Look at that kill fit. With that fancy kill fit banner at the back, you do on fire. But speaking of Bosco Way here, oh, they are pleasing themselves at this place. Not a great time.
Not at all. Oh man, it was just wrong decisions by Bosco. But now look at this H2O. Looks like Udigan, they're taking kill after kill here. They're already getting kills on the board very early on for their team while maintaining 4 team members. YKB now being knocked down there, but his teammates are not around. Looks like they can't help him. Kaya have been taken out completely. 2 kills for the side of Udigang, and soon will be YKB. Pengu managed to get away. He will be the sole survivor for H2O to hang on as highly as possible.
And now we're down to Pango. Loaded UAZ he's sitting on. Pango trying to find the rest of whatever he have left, salvage that. This one of the teams that really close to getting it for the last minute and just losing it for another minute there. And we're jumping onto Geek Fam. Will they get the double chicken dinner like the rest of team like Bapak and Yudu Gang and make a big statement that they are also on par on their level? QB pop that smoke, making sure that he can run away. Just run your Snaya outskirts, tanking the blue a bit, but still the second phase, not much. Still have time to just replenish himself and going on for
But look at this, Rectify, they know that Geek Fam is there. Damru trying to get away from this. Can he make it in time? Because the open top vehicle is just not good when this siege happens. Now Rectify with the shot spray out, they are forced back into the blue zone, but they do have vehicles, so Geek Fam can still get away from this. Rectify as well as Good as Jelly being the driver, they will rotate out into a safer zone. Now Geek Fam, they are going through the blue zone again, tanking it out, but at the same time, couple of members of Impunity waiting for them. Oh my god, Vex, take it out. Naoki be taken out now. Vex, they are really brave here. Impunity, Vex now just trying to find a different angle. He will reload, getting ready for the next shot, but then again, Geek Fam, they got away from this town and they will live to tell this tale another day for the rest of 3 team members of Geek Fam.
Oh, Naoki have to sit this one while waiting for his teammate to just... Maybe he can be the, I say, look out for the team. You know how they have wider vision of the one who died, but Wadu, can he make into this one now? It almost exploded UAZ there. They are still spraying over. He will explode soon. He's really need to heal himself first. Still Hearts happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Kind of clamped up between Bapak and also X's MPX there. Straight away heal himself, but apparently Still Hearts is playing one-man solo all the way. Look at this. Still Hearts Wadu being knocked down by FV there. Ideal on the other hand. going for a different direction entirely for the way to look at that kill feed. Team status focus on Bapak while chasing them is Yudu gang as well.
And look at this. Looks like Wedu will be finished off by Akido. So there goes one team member down for the side of Steel Hearts. Papa are still maintaining 4 team members after that siege from Bosco, and now they will find themselves comfortably in this compound. And they will hang it out for now because it is within the circle though, so it's fine. They can nicely park their car there. Some OCD there happening by 6, so there you go. He wants to park the car nicely. Bart, on the other hand, well, he's parking the car as well. But now moving over to Putra, he does have a visitor outside, which is Pengu, the only survivor for H2O. Will be a one-on-one matchup here. Putra's teammates are not nearby him, but looks like they're entrusting Putra to do the business. It is Pengu though, but then again, let's see how this goes. Pengu with the half-life there, waiting to find that right moment. The blue circle will pressure both teams at this point. How long can they last? 50% life onto Pengu. Putra just prepping up the grenade for the next move.
Oh, the moment he tossed it twice in a row, he just missed a little bit of his timing. But Pengu knocked himself out a little bit than that. But there you go, finish it with the clean kill. VIP Putra finally landed that nade, not on top of it, just still enough to chunk a lot of his HP down. At the same time, the bleed's not helping. Back to FV, unbeatable here. Going over so many teams around the Still Hearts. Lorenzo will be scoped down. Expert Dylan is there as well. They kind of noticed of teams coming up on to their direction, and there's also Axis MPX just beside them. ESG knocked down Dingus running down with that vehicle, nasty.
Wow, they're being nasty here, but look at this. Kratos now on his side. Botak is coming in with the spray, and now Bravo finishing off the knock here. And with Kratos as well, will be sent back to the lobby. And there goes. Kratos' game today is done. And I must say as well, shout out and tribute to H2O. They have ended their journey in the PMPL. Thank you so much for playing PMPL, but more on that later. Now we're focusing on the game here. Team No Recall will be finishing up from Buru here, and now the rest of ESG, they are still around, but they need to tank out the blue zone, if not migrated.
And at the same time, yep, stay hydrated and support H2O. When you drink the water, remember H2O, because they are within ourselves and we will always remember them. That's their last game today just now. Feel sad for them, but at the same time, good game overall. Team No Recall here going just over just outskirts of farm, but at the same time they need to push themselves into the circle. We're looking at the circle quite far apart, those coming out from the west, nobody coming out from the east side of the map except for Impunity and Last Survivor on the inside from the north, while the east is really empty, and the one got themselves there will be having a great time and will hog on to the circle for such a long survival timing as well.
And now Team No Recall, they will rotate themselves further into the circle. They are quite far away. Good Jelly looks like got one knock onto Goku and will finish off Goku. Impunity still representing Singapore in this game. They are still in it. And now look at this. Still at 9k with a level 3 vest, level 2 helmet, ready to defend this area. They will camp it out for now. While at the same time, we do see here Impunity again. They still have 4 team members intact, but last survivor. Looks like they're in trouble now. They'll be sieged out. NSP have been knocked down. There only Pew Pew left right here. And Pew Pew will be finished off quickly by the side of Bapak, and they mop up everyone that's here.
But at the same time rushing in for the team there, but the moment he rushed in, already a cleanup job coming up from the rest of their members. But Impunity, look at that pressure coming up from the down up of that hill there, up of the hill on top of that, and Bapak really need to cover themselves here. And now down on Milta Power, Expert MY going against Team No Recall, and Expert trying insane. He was insane with a deep 8, but still finished off by Insomnia's coming up from behind. Beautiful spray, wiping off one team out for Expert MY, plays themselves at 12 spot there for the overall in this match. Back to Team No Recall, hopping from one vicinity to another compound just on the outskirts of Milta. They will get themselves replenished, reset for another fight.
And in the comment section, looks like Rachel Ivy really wants the Saki circle, but well, she wants that rematch to get a Saki circle, but unfortunately that's not going to happen in this match. Now, Impunity,
please.
she's as evil as me.
She's more evil than you.
Oh, okay. There you go. Choo choo said it, ladies and gentlemen. But
Mm,
nevertheless, impunity now they have to face off against evil out there because teams have their eyes set on impunity. They want this compound because they have structure and they are in the circle, so impunity is in a good position.
at the same time, you do are going more. They already got themselves 4 kills there. A whole team wipe by this team. They're trying to get themselves a third chicken dinner for the day. The same goes for Bapak having the same right mindset there. But we're looking over you, the gang, playing with the terrains while Team No Recall covering over Resurgence over the Harry Potter Tower. Resurgence Woki managed to take one on Sin B, knock him down, but they will have a long distance to walk to that if they want to rush in because Steel Hearts in the all it's actually in between along the way. But we have Team No Recall still can revive Sin B without any problem.
And now Team No Recall, they are gatekeeping this, but no one else to gatekeep because everyone's in the circle for now. And now the circle will continue to close it, only favoring Steelhearts, Team No Recall, as well as Gig Fam. Everyone else will need to make it in. Now Milta has about a little bit of structure there, as you can see on the map. So who gets this structure, I'd say holds a good position for now. That's where Team No Recall is going. As you can see here, they are trying to secure themselves, putting vehicles into the buildings as well, just to secure them. And now, look at this. Small boy has eyes on the Ideal. Ideal has to be really careful not to expose himself.
Tapping on mini 14, small boy. When it comes to long shots, he's really good at it, but none of that clips or even connect. But VIP minute to take down Drag, that will be denying him to getting himself a third chicken dinner. But now Evos will be taken down instead. Every time that backlash on Evos VIP there. Kuza is knocked down by Monparang as well. He clutched this one now after one and another. Keep on spraying with the red dot side on his side of M416. Level 3 of helmet, level 2 vest, more than enough what he needs there. And Yudu was jumping back to their vehicle, going into Kuza, making sure that he got that kill secure. VIP Putra coming out solo this one because Kuza knocked down, he's bleeding out. Putra is also take off his health by that blue zone. We're talking about the 5th zone here. Not as forgiving, but back down to Bapak, who is engaging toward FV Unbeatable.
Oh, and now Bapak looks like they're going to do the siege, but before that, Trixnity will need to be revived up. And now a little bit of cover by Bart here while waiting for the rest to revive themselves. And now Drax looks like they're getting into the same compound. So everyone wants a piece of this place because there's a lot of structure and it is within the circle. And now Jumper and team, they do have a structure all to themselves. RSG on the other side as well as Impunity. They have a small structure on their side now. Two big teams now. Oh, Fredo have been knocked down by Bard. And now Fredo needs help. But then again, Drax he is still inside the house. It's not going to be easy for him to come out here. And now looks like Drax managed to get that revenge on the Trick City with that knock. But Fredo will be revived by his teammates.
He needs to pop that smoke ASAP because apparently Bapak and Yudigan, both of them are not standing down against this, whatever you want to call it, rivalry for the third chicken dinner of the day. Look at that CMB. He is relaxing coming up from that behind. He can clean up the mess later on if you want, but Impunity managed to take one down on FV. FV unbeatable. Where will they be beatable now? Because they are really out in the open field there, in the smack middle of everybody else. We are talking about you, the gang, ESG, Bapa Impunity, just in front of them, on just on top of Milta here. The fields on the Milta area. Jaeger tried to snap things out around Gig Fam just behind them, who are trying to go into the circle soon.
And now looks like Suprolan, he will make it into the building as well. ESG, the only no another there's another team member of ESG. There's two team members of ESG still alive. And now Cindy, he will make his way into the building as well. But will anyone be there? This building is still vacant. So it's okay for Cindy being the last person alive. He needs to avoid all these fights.
At the same time, I look at 10 kills on Bapa R side. They are going it against you, the gang, who's happen to have themselves 8 kills as well. These are the two teams that want to fight for the third chicken dinner, but Simbi just have to creep in quietly peeking there. At the same time, Impunity still have a go at FV. And we do have Gig Fan being finished off by Playzone. Resurgence just behind Simbi as well. So nobody else is inside the circle except for these three teams. Simbi, Udigang, and also Papa. Playzone finish off Gig Fam slowly but surely, biting off every HP that they have to offer there. And it's not a nice zone to play with. We're talking about this phase. Almost 3 more phases to the end. He has managed to take one down on Steel Hearts. And they have been going at stalemate forever.
Yes, stalemate have been happening quite long there. But again, look at this Jaeger. Oh my god, that bike move from Jaeger, that is just so stylish there. And they managed to get into the building, but that building is the same building as Cindy on the next floor. I'm not sure if he knows that. Jaeger now all alone here while his teammates will need to wait for them to come in. Jaeger, till that is all rectified, managed to make his way onto the other side, but then he is loaded. Oh no! Simbi now managed to get the grenade onto Rectify, and now Jaeger is alone again. Needs to help Rectify, but Rectify is now really low. Cindy will try to find the good angle there, but again, can he clutch this one now? Cindy will be knocked out by Jaeger, and that revive will go out.
Oh, that was a really close call here with a lot of shots there. This is going haywire. A World War III going at it. ESG super long with a Scar knock one more down. 40-0, the last man for Gig Fam, trying to hold it in as long as he can. Super long finish off and knock down Voki there. Resurgence is not having a great day either, even though they are the only teams coming up from the northern side of the circle. But the southern side is not happy with them being so quiet. Bapak just going to Resurgence side as well. Look at Playzone just finished Impunity. You do manage to get one more for FV Kid, and it's been knocked down. Bot going on against Resurgence. Apparently, the Bapak are just trying to pin down Resurgence, denying the advancement, and they will place themselves at top 6 there. They are already out of the game. We're down to top 5 here. ESG, Udu Gang, Bapak. There's also Impunity around the corner, and also Big Bang.
Oh man, Impunity, they managed to have 2 team members surviving there, but then again, the onslaught is onto them. The grenades will be thrown by Bravo here. Does not connect though, but gives a lot of pressure to the side of Impunity. Now, Geek Fan 40 is downstairs and Bravo is just across him. If only that wall was invisible, then Bravo would know that. But Bravo doesn't know, but Bravo looks like he's besieged. Now only down to 10% life. He will be knocked down. Super Light will be the only one left standing for the side of ESG.
Oh, ESG has been knocked down and away here. Everybody pincering themselves, slashing. Everyone's in the way. 40, can he just try to go 2v1 in the same compound, same building, nonetheless? But Udu Gang and Bapak all have 4 men here. It's 4v4, V2, V1, and V1. All 5 teams. The ones that's colorful are the ones that actually having the least member there. ESG will be forced to get out from the blue. He will be one of these teams victims. Jaeger won a piece of Superolon as well, but we're talking about Superolon. This guy's firing rate and reaction time is one of the best out there.
Oh, Jaeger need to deal with Geek Fam first before he can get out of the house, and then after that Super. But looks like Geek Fam have been dealt with by Bart, and now Impunity only has Super in the same house. Other than that, it's between Yudugang and Papa who will get that bragging rights. But let's not rule out ESG as well as Impunity just yet, because Superland looks like one knock onto the side of Jumper, but managed to get it. Now the rest is still hanging on to it. 60 looks like the sprays go out onto the side of Drax, and now Drax have been knocked down. JCT as well have been knocked down. Now they're just exchanging fights with Jenny at the same time. Fredo will go in, but Fredo lose out to 6. Managed to get that kill off, and looks like Yudugang will bow out at 4th place.
And Impunity now going against this ESG. ESG trying to rectify this, and he did. Jaeger, we're all actually taking this one down. What happened? We're down to 2 teams now. Apparently, Yudugang won't be winning this, but Impunity holding this one out. It will be Bapak against the Singaporean team. Can they clutch one more chicken dinner before they go down here? This is the last day they're playing. Impunity trying to make an impact for the last game of them. Throughout this tournament, Jaeger will be charging by Bapak. There you go. They tried to punch him out. He is knocked down. What's left is just rectified. This is going to be Bapak's game against the odd rectified. Still fighting it out. There you go! Chicken dinner, Bapak impunity! Fighting with your last shot of dignity there. There was a nice call coming out from the Singaporean team.
Again, second place for Impurity. I think this is a really good against the odds. Come on, they're against the odds. Bapak had the numbers. Impurity only had 2 team members, but it was against the odds. I was just a little bit surprised that Good Jelly didn't follow when they made their rotation into the circle, because one of them just now, they were on a bike. They could at least take one more team member. Maybe it could have been Good Jelly or the other one, but they just had to separate just like so. I'm not too sure is it communications there, but nevertheless, congratulations to Bapak. You're winning. You're